We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Trump indicted, job numbers fall, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Manhattan prosecutors formally charged former President Donald Trump with illegally covering up hush money payments made to porn actress Stormy Daniels to prevent a sex scandal that could have hurt his 2016 presidential campaign. This marks the first time a former president has ever been indicted of a crime. Trump, now the frontrunner for the 2024 Republican presidential nomination, pleaded not guilty to all 34 charges. Prosecutors accused Trump of falsifying business records to hide evidence of the payment to Daniels. Prosecutors also indicated they would be addressing two other hush money schemes. After reviewing the now unsealed indictment, legal experts on both sides of the aisle were surprised by how weak the case is, raising doubts that even if Bragg can get a conviction, it would stand up on appeal. Among the problems with the case are the fact that the statute of limitations on the charges has passed. Additionally, the charges were pushed from a misdemeanor to a felony by alleging a crime was being covered up, but the indictment does not name what crime that is. If the crime is a federal election charge regarding the payment to Stormy Daniels, which is what is being alleged, federal authorities have refused to file those charges, and Bragg does not have the jurisdiction to prosecute. After returning to his home in Mar-a-Lago, Trump addressed a room full of supporters. Trump claimed the case was motivated by politics. I never thought anything like this could happen in America, he said. The first hearing on the case will be in December, and Trump will be required to attend that hearing. Finland formally joined NATO on Tuesday, officially setting aside its military non-alignment to pledge mutual support with the Western Alliance's 30 other member nations. Finland and Sweden asked to be admitted to NATO after Russia invaded Ukraine, fearing they could face Moscow's aggression next. Sweden's bid is being held up by Turkey, which wants Stockholm to commit to opposing Kurdish separatists, and Hungary. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said Moscow would take unspecified steps in response to Finland's accession to NATO, which doubles the size of Russia's land border with the alliance. Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryakov said Russia's relations with the United States are now destroyed, and he blamed Washington for the rift. The Kansas legislature passed a bill seeking to impose some of the nation's broadest gender-based bathroom restrictions. The legislation would also ban transgender people from changing their name or gender on their driver's licenses. The bill passed the Senate 28-12, a margin that would give supporters a two-thirds majority to override any veto from Laura Kelly, the state's Democratic governor. The bill also passed the state house with a supermajority able to withstand a veto. The legislation defines sex as either male or female at birth and applies the definitions to the use of public bathrooms and locker rooms. 2 hours earlier, Arkansas lawmakers approved their own bathroom bill, similar in scope. Job openings fell below 10 million in February for the first time in nearly 2 years, in a sign that the Federal Reserve's efforts to slow the labor market may be having some effect. Available positions totaled 9.93 million, a drop of 632,000 from January's downwardly revised number, the Labor Department reported on Tuesday in its monthly job openings and labor turnover survey. Wall Street had been looking for 10.4 million according to FactSet. It was the first time vacancies fell below 10 million since May 2021. The Fed has targeted the red-hot labor market in its quest to bring down inflation, which had been running at a 41-year high in the summer of 2022. The central bank has raised benchmark interest rates 9 times since March 2022, but those moves had been appearing to have little impact on the job situation. That's the raw naked truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.